Since nobody else wants to come out and outright say it, don't worry, I will. Erika Kirk and Cabot Phillips were seen at that Candlewood Suites lobby because they were fucking bumping uglies, doing the do, getting it on, blowing the back out. Allegedly. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki, and today it's going to get a little messy. Now, before we start, I want to say that everything that I'm about to say is alleged. I cannot say that any of this is real. This is just my opinion. Honestly, I am so tired of the merry-go-round that they have us on, going around and around and around, and some people can't prove their alibis and fake pictures and fake metadata. And listen, we're going to get into it. Before we do that, though, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video, help us to get on the algorithm, because I want to make sure that this channel grows. We are still a small channel, but we do have a lot to say. Now, if you do want to support this channel in any way, everything is appreciated that you guys do. Our Cash App and Venmo are both on the screen. Every little bit helps. Also, you can follow me on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Now, let's get into it. So, I personally think that on September 8th, the reason why Mitch Snow says that he saw them in that hotel lobby together is because they were on some little thing. Meaning they were seeing each other. The meeting was the next day. But you saw them in a hotel lobby together, leaving together, getting in a big green truck together, dressed down, chilling on the 8th. When this all comes out, Erika panics, Covat panics, Cabot panics. Everybody's panicking. We're getting wrong metadata. People are just spitting and regurgitating things out, talking about, I wasn't in a fort on September 9th. Then nobody said Erika Kirk was inside of a fort. Nobody even said that anything about her being in a lobby on the 9th. So where that part came from, to me, that is panic. Because you were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing with that there Cabot Phillips. Now, I'm going to play, allegedly, I'm going to play just a couple of, tidbits, just a couple of clips. And you guys tell me what you think. Because honestly, I am so tired of this government operation, high whatever meeting. Yeah, she probably, after she did what they do in the comfortable bed that Mitch said that they have in those hotels, she probably did go out to dinner with him that night. Mitch went to dinner too. It seemed to be a bit later. They probably did go out to dinner, and maybe Erika did know something. Maybe Cabot knew. I don't know. Maybe they had a conversation that says, all right, you're going to have to start stepping up now. This is what we've worked towards. And I'll get to that later too.
I blew it off until there was some other pictures that came up with other people.
What other people? Other pictures?
If you want me to say, there's a picture of Erika Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before, and she was with that man in the lobby, and that man, he was present at that meeting the next morning.
If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erika Kirk, what percentage would you put that at?
Those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%. I can't imagine somebody else.
Okay, so what I'm going to say, because obviously that's very explosive, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Cabot went to the meeting too. I mean, okay. He went to the meeting too. We know that. But that night before, on the 8th, that wasn't no regular meeting. There's a meeting in my bed. Allegedly. Allegedly. All right. I want to show you guys something else. Okay. So now this clip. This is kind of regarding where everybody on X and everywhere else has been really confused about in a way, because allegedly Erika Kirk is just lying about her past prior to meeting Charlie Kirk. And my only issue, not my only issue, but one of my issues with that is, how did you, if you don't want to say that you're lying, you dispute the lying allegations. Okay, but then how did you forget? If allegedly you and Cabot Phillips only broke up a few months prior to you and Charlie getting together, did you forget? Like, what? Let's just watch this.
So here's Erika in her CBS News town hall on December 14th, claiming she didn't date anyone for 5 years before meeting Charlie.
When I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee and breakfast. I personally...
Lies. You just told a, that was a lies. You told a lie. Okay?
would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than going. I don't drink. I find it unproductive, not because I'm holier than whatever. I just don't operate that way.
Holier than thou or holier than whatever? What's whatever? Erika. Don't get me started, Erika.
But I always thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy and then go to dinner with another. So it goes twofold here. So if you're expecting to marry someone that I was blessed with, like a Charlie, you have to...
I have to stop it right there. But when she said that, you know, she thought it was strange to go to drinks with one guy, go to dinner with another. Well, I mean, it's also strange to kiss your husband goodbye and then meet another man at a hotel. I mean, I don't know how would some of you guys feel if, I don't know, you found out that just the night before your wife was at a hotel with her ex, or your husband was at a hotel with his ex. And granted, yeah, he's you know, done some, you know, speaking events and whatnot. Charlie knew who he was. He's playing basketball with him, you know, I think 2017, I don't know, I would have to confirm. I mean, but is that appropriate? Because my thing is that all the alibis is really getting on my nerves. And that's why I said this is just going to be more like I guess, more of a chuckle of a video, because that doesn't make sense. If your man knew where you were, say for instance, Charlie did know that, you know, she was meeting Cabot at the Candle Inn Suites or whatever the case may be over there in Fort Huachuca. Say that, you know, he did know. Okay. Why would it be so difficult for you to come out and say, well, yeah, I did. You know, I did meet him. Charlie knew I was meeting up with him. We had business to take care of. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But then now when you're asked about it, you're stumbling, you're panicking. The people around you are panicking. I mean, no. She wasn't there on the 9th. I promise you. No. Who said anything about the 9th? Erika. Why is it not so easy to just say, my husband knew where I was. It's not a secret. I met with Cabot. We're great friends of Charlie. What's the big deal? Right? Am I tripping? But yeah, why is that so hard? Why is it that now it's going so far as to where oh, Cabot is like, oh, well, I was at Publix and I was buying, I took a weird photo of me at a register buying little teeny tiny cupcakes for my gender reveal of my baby boy, and I got mostly pink balloons. The magazines are outdated and the candy prices don't match, because the internet detectives are tough. But what, like, if it was nothing, why are we avoiding the fact that you two were at a hotel together? That is my problem. Why is that so scary to talk about? Either you were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing with this man, or you were doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing with this man. I mean, that's basically what that's just where my mind is going. Because what is the secret? What is the big secret? Why isn't it so? If that was me and my partner, I would just be like, my partner knew exactly where I was. I don't have to send you a photo. My partner knew exactly where I was. I was here. Yeah, I was there. I don't need to send you a photo. I was there. What's the big deal? I was there. We had business to take care of. But I don't have to tell you what business we were taking care of. As long as my partner knew where I was, what is there to talk about? But now this is just all, it's just like such a cover up. Like they're trying to cover something up. Now, if the whole story was just about Erika and Cabot being at this official meeting, which was on the 9th, if it was only about that, that's the only place that Mitch said that he saw Erika Kirk. If that were the case, then okay, I guess that would make a bit more sense to kind of scramble and like, I didn't want nobody to know that I was there, blah, blah, blah. That does look suspicious. I'm at this big official meeting and blah, blah, blah. Okay, still wrong, but okay. But it just seems more of like trying to cover a oops. I didn't think that at this little secluded hotel that anybody would really recognize me or him, or that this would get out, because how are we supposed to cover up the fact that we just left a hotel together while Cabot's wife is pregnant, while Erika still has not even a 1-year-old yet at home? It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just going around and around and around and around and around. But anyway, so peep this.
Be the type of woman that will attract a Charlie.
So that was Erika's version of events. But now let's look at the facts and what really happened during those 5 years when Erika was living her best single life in NYC. During her time in New York, Erika appeared on season 3 of the Bravo reality show Summer House, and her segments were filmed in August 2018 at a New York City bar and in the Hamptons. And yes, she was very much drinking alcohol, so that's another thing she lied about.
Get you guys a drink or food, maybe? I'll have a glass of your Chardonnay.
I'm gonna do the Mama's Martini. I don't know, I just wanted to get to know you a little bit more and I don't even know how long you've been in New York.
Gosh, New York. I moved here 4 years ago.
How old are you? Can I ask you?
But Erika wasn't just going on dates for TV. She publicly dated at least 2 men that we know of during those 5 years in New York. First, there was Tyler J.T. Massey, a pro baseball player that Erika referred to as her incredible boyfriend in this interview for Arizona Foothills magazine. Some sources even claimed they were engaged at one point because engagement-style photos and shoots circulated online. However, no marriage records have been publicly confirmed. But the real bombshell is this viral footage from one of Trump's first major rallies in 2015 that shows Erika standing next to a man and a young girl between them. And this man looks a whole lot like JT Massey. So now people are speculating that the little girl could be their daughter.
And what do they call?
Okay, I'm gonna stop that there, because that part, I don't know about how I don't know if I believe that. Like, that could be their daughter. No, it could be his daughter from somewhere, from a different relationship. Because the way that she's even interacting with the little girl doesn't, give that motherly feel to me. It's more like, hey, are you okay? Here, you want me to help you put your sign up? Like, that's not usually like, that's how you talk to somebody else's kid. So I really don't think, or that's how you handle someone else's kid also. It's kind of like, are you good? You got it? You need help? Want me to help you? Like, that's just kind of what it seemed like to me. So I do not think that is their kid together. I don't.
I got was from Erika. She's like, hey, I was Miss Arizona. I love Donald Trump. Can I be involved? I'm like, absolutely. So I met her, and I was like, we've got to put her behind the president. So I had my family behind the president. My grandpa, who just passed away just a few months ago, who loved Charlie, loved the show, everything, listened daily. It was my grandpa, my dad-in-law, Lauren, my wife, and Erika is up there. Yeah.
And then in the same frame, you can see Tyler Bowyer down in the bleachers, the same Tyler Bowyer who introduced Erika to Charlie. So this raises massive questions. Why was this history scrubbed? Why the public narrative of no dating before Charlie when photos and sources tell a different story? Tyler became TPUSA's chief operating officer in 2017, and just months later, he conveniently set up what was supposedly a job interview that somehow doubled as a date between Charlie and Erika.
I went to Turning Point's office opening for their first building, and Tyler he runs Turning Point Action now, and he said, you need to meet the CEO. I said, okay, great. Met him very quickly, shook his hand, said, hi, nice to meet you. Neither of us thought anything of it. Looking back now, he apparently sat down with Tyler and said, Tyler said, we need to hire her, and he goes, mm-hmm.
But hold up, it gets even crazier from here. Before Tyler set up Erika and Charlie, Erika dated another man. Looks like a basketball player just wasn't cutting it anymore since Erika had a mission to complete. So she got involved with someone deeply entangled in the shady world of politics, Cabot Phillips, senior editor for Ben Shapiro at the Daily Wire, who is now on a TPUSA tour just months after Charlie's murder. Now let's look at the timeline of Erika and Cabot's relationship, because here's where it gets really weird. So there's this old tweet from Cabot that just resurfaced that confirms he dated Erika in September 2017. Cabot shared a photo of him and Erika on a painting date and wrote in the caption, "Yes, we're that couple that gets painting lessons together." But check this out. Here's a photo of Cabot and Charlie also from September 2017. So Erika claims she met Charlie for the first time in 2018 at a Turning Point USA event in New York City, and yet her boyfriend was so close to Charlie that they were hanging out and playing basketball together. But the whole thing gets even spookier when you start digging into Cabot's background. So first of all...
Okay. That was a lot of information. Now, what if, okay, what if Tyler Bowyer is the handler, right? And it was his mission to get Erika Kirk with Charlie Kirk. Now, we've heard that before. That's not what I just said. Is not like, oh my God. But what I'm thinking is that with Erika Kirk dating Cabot Phillips that whole time, and then come to find out that Cabot Phillips and Charlie were hanging out, playing basketball, taking pictures, being all buddy-buddy. What if he was vetting him, in a sense, for Erika? This whole time him and Erika were together, they knew that the mission or the goal was to get Charlie Kirk, get someone as close to him as humanly possible. Who else would that be but his spouse? Make Erika his wife, and Cabot Phillips would be in the background, in the shadows, the whole time, collecting information for Ben Shapiro. Now, bringing Ben Shapiro into it because I'm bringing Ben Shapiro into it because if you ask me, that is the most odd, jealous little man I have ever come across. Like the resentment, the anger, the jealousy, just there's just something off about Ben Shapiro to me. And Candace Owens has already shown multiple receipts that really, Charlie Kirk did not like Ben Shapiro much. Ben Shapiro didn't like Charlie. I think he was extremely jealous of Charlie. So now Ben Shapiro has his right-hand man, senior editor at the Daily Wire. Ben Shapiro has Cabot Phillips to get his pretty girlfriend to woo Charlie so that Ben Shapiro can keep the ultimate tabs on him. And they have a plan as to where at some point in just a few years, if we're just patient, we can get everything that we need to end Charlie Kirk, and you and Erika can get back together. But his whole plan was to take down Charlie Kirk. Allegedly. These are just my thoughts. These are just my crazy thoughts. So if you were able to like kind of walk down that path with me in my brain, because I know like my head just goes everywhere. But if you were able to keep up, then you know where my head is going. Because how convenient. It's just almost like them meeting at that Candlewood Suite, whatever that hotel that Mitch saw them at. Them meeting there was kind of like them just reuniting again. In a sense where, okay, we're back. The mission is finally over. But they were not supposed to be seen together. That is why I think it is such a panicked situation. It had to be. Y'all was in there doing something y'all wasn't supposed to be doing physically, allegedly. These are just my thoughts. And one more thing. When Erika did the Barry interview, right? And she's telling the woman, you know, if you want to attract a man like Charlie, you have to pretty much be the type of woman to attract a Charlie. And telling her what to do, how to do it. Did you just groom this lady on national television? It's almost like she gave us her secret and her secret. Like this before wasn't me, figuratively speaking. Like it's almost like Erika saying like this before was not me, you know. But when it was time for me to go through with my mission, and they said, get ready, Erika, get set, go. I had to stop drinking, stop partying, stop dating, know the Lord, be strong, you know, be a strong one day mother figure. I had to do everything that I knew that this man could not resist. So that makes me think that is why she basically lied and said that, oh, I know, I never, 5 years prior, I never drank. I never saw the point. I never dated. My roommate dated, but I didn't do it. And all of that is literally a lie. It was because she had to completely forget the woman that she was so that she could make sure that she was picked by Charlie. But why? I'm not going to tell someone, if you want a partner like my current partner, you need to forget who you are completely and just figure them out, study them, see who they are, and morph into that person. So no, I'm going to say you're going to be yourself. If that person is really for you, they're going to love you for who you are. Did you just literally give up your secret on national TV that you were groomed and groomed yourself so that you could be the perfect fit for this one individual man? And then right before he's eliminated, there you are back with Cabot Phillips because the mission is complete. Weird. But I'm going to wrap the video up there. Let me start off before I end this video. I am not suicidal. I love my family. I love my life. I can't wait for the future. I have to throw that out there. I don't know what the heck be going on out here nowadays. But make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, make sure that you comment, share the video with your friends, share it on X, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook. Let people get to know me and the channel. You guys will see Melissa again soon. She works a lot. So I'm able to do this on my free time, just to make sure that I get some fun content out to you guys. If you do want to support the channel, please make sure to hit up my Cash App, Venmo, follow us on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Until next time, everything I said was alleged. I'll see you later. Peace.